Hallo, wie geht's euch? My name's Careza, and I'm an advocate and educator in conscious sexuality, relationships, and intimacy. And tonight I really just wanted to go over a fantastic homemade recipe and the importance of knowing what's in our products that we use in sexuality. And the recipe is flaxseed personal lubricant, which it's fantastic. I've already made some, and I can show it and also go step by step with you, and also share the recipe on Instagram. Anyway, a personal lubricant helps to bring more pleasure into our sexual experiences, including through penetration, self-pleasuring, as well as sex toy play. It also reduces friction between the penis and the vagina, and also eliminates chafing, pain, and uncomfortable rubbing. And actually, I've had a very kind of negative connotation in regards to personal lubrication. I always felt that if I had to use it, it made me feel like I was old, or there was something wrong with my vagina, or I'm not wet enough, or whatnot. Because I know personal lubrications are usually made for women who are older, maybe going through menopause, or have other ailments that make them a bit dry or whatnot. But really, I've actually been in conversation with other women, as well as testing out myself, and I've actually come to the realization that it's not bad at all, and it's a beautiful thing. It actually helps elongate and expand our sexual experiences with ourselves, or with our lover, with our partner, and it's a deep, beautiful thing. Now, when it comes to personal lubricants, there are 3 types: water-based, silicone, as well as oil-based. Now, the importance of water-based, as opposed to the 2 others, is that it decreases the chance of the condom breaking. Now, when we go to an oil or silicone-based lubricant, it actually increases the chance of the condom from possibly breaking. And of course, who wants that? Nobody wants that. So it's just important to be aware that there are different types of personal lubricants for different types of sex or sexual play. And also to remember that it can affect the condom. Next, just would like to share with you the importance of being aware of what is in the product at hand. And, we go on and on about, being eco-friendly, or eating biofoods, or organic foods without GMOs, and just paying more attention to what we put inside our mouths, which is great. But I think a lot of people, including myself, sometimes, or in the past, was never really aware of, using condoms that are naturally produced, or using natural lubrication, because in some other lubricants, there are nasty chemicals that we don't want inside of us. So actually, after reading a few articles, I found some nasty chemicals that can be included in the products, some of the cheaper products, if we don't realize that and catch that when we look at them, including parabens, benzocaine, glycerin, propylene, glycol, and chlorhexidine. And these can cause cancers, yeast infections, and even cause contact dermatitis. And when we are in a moment where we want to share pleasure with each other or share pleasure with ourselves, you know, who wants to be using something with nasty chemicals that may affect our, you know, our body, our internal pH level, which may even bring pain to the vagina, maybe even affect the penis in some way. And, you know, we want to be as natural as possible. And, you know, not only do these chemicals affect our bodies internally or externally, they affect the environment at large as well. And it's really important to be consciously aware of reading labels and knowing what's in our product. You know, we put so much effort and emphasis on looking and reading the labels of food and drinks. But now it's important to look at other products that we use for sex, for creams, maybe for hair products, because there are things in there that can irritate our skin and affect the environment at large. So now for the actual recipe at hand. The recipe calls for 500 milliliters of sterilized water, or 2 cups of sterilized water, and 3 tablespoons of whole flaxseed, not grounded. And I've actually already boiled some water, tap water, and it's now sitting in a big pot. And now I will just bring that to a boil, throw in place the flax seeds inside, stir for a minute, and leave it for 10 to 12 minutes, and then the next step will happen. Now, important to note, after placing the 3 tablespoons of flaxseed, of whole flaxseed, in, you boil it for 1 minute and then turn it down to medium heat. And you leave it on medium for about 10 to 12 minutes and then stop and strain, which I will show next. So the next step is to turn off the heat and strain the flaxseed into a strainer, as you can see, and have something underneath to shake out the liquid created by the flax seeds, and bring it back to the pot. And as you can see, you can probably feel the consistency already starts to feel like a jelly. And now all you do is bring it back to medium heat, cook it down for another 10 to 12 minutes, and then you're done. And you just put it into an airtight container, put in the fridge, let it cool a little bit, then put in the container and put it in the fridge, and you're done. Simple as that. And here is my flaxseed personal lubricant. Beautiful. And if you want, you can even add green tea, for instance, but I would not suggest to put other oils and fragrances in it. But green tea you can definitely use, and it's condom friendly, so no worries there. So yeah, I mean, thank you for all those out there listening, and if you have any questions or comments about my video, about the recipe, or just anything that I've said tonight, then please do let me know. I'll post my video up on Instagram and with contact details to follow. I hope everyone is healthy, safe, and safe out there. Enjoy, be present, live in the moment, love, and always be well. Good night. Bis dann. Tschüss.